I have a very drafty door. This one goes out to the garage, and I figured I would make a video with all of the techniques that I know on how to seal up a door and put it in one video. And that's why I'm making this. So let's do it. Weather stripping right here starts to wear out. I'm just gonna grab some needle nose pliers and get a hold of it, pull it out. It's kind of locked into this channel right here. We'll start like this, making sure this goes all the way down to the threshold. And then we're just gonna push this in as we go. Might be tight, but that's a good thing. Just work this all the way up. And work it over to the other side. Started. Okay, that's good. Next, we're going to take care of this bottom door sweep. And as you can see, ours is in terrible shape, at least right here. I'm going to open the door, and I'm basically going to try and remove this door sweep. Just have a small pry bar. Grab it, just rip it off. So we're gonna start over here and just open that up like that and slide this on. Test that out. Ooh, I like that sound. That means it is nice and tight against that threshold. I would suggest, if you're still getting air coming through the bottom here, and you have an adjustable threshold, you can try to adjust it. Adjust it either way. I believe this, so counterclockwise, is bringing this up, and that'll make a tighter seal against the door sweep. If your screws aren't moving like mine. But another option you can try is to just make it work with a replacement bottom door sweep. Another thing we can do down here is use these corner door seals. So we're just gonna peel it and pop it in back there, making sure it's nice and tight. You could take some silicone and seal all this up for water. If you have a storm door here, that would help. You can tighten up your storm door, do some foam on the outside here. Over on the other side. So by far, the easiest adjustment would be this right here, if you have it. Little flathead screwdriver and pull this out, and that just adjusted it to close that door tighter. Your deadbolt is a little bit of a different story. You can take these screws out, take this out as well, notch out where the strike plate's gonna be, and then pre-drill, put your screws back in, and you should have enough material in order to get those screws in. Maybe at some point, somebody tightened these screws too far and it pulled the door over. And I'll try that first and see what happens, but I'm also gonna show you how to fix this if that doesn't work. But at some point, somebody put some long screws in here. So I'm just gonna snug those up tight. I just want these to not pull this door over, that's all. Short screw, short. So since that didn't do anything, I'm gonna take this piece of trim off. I'm just going to pry this out a little bit, carefully. Take some shims, just below. Now I'll put a couple screws in here, just so this stays exactly where I want it. And this would be a good time to re-insulate wherever you can around here. And I'm gonna use just fiberglass. You can use spray foam if you want, but we've gone over it many times. Not a big fan of spray foam. You might have to do some of these things. You might have to do all of them. But if you had to do it, I hope the video helped. Thanks for watching. We'll see you on the next one.